Сейчас начнем. Сейчас начнем. Спасибо. Сегодня, наверное, сюжетку попроходим. Будем через раз, может быть, так, мир смотреть и сюжетку проходить. В принципе, все. Уже начинаешь привыкать к таким быстрым загрузкам. Ага.
Да.
Ну чё, погнали отсюда. Где у нас карта? Хотя, может быть, круг дать. Ну ладно, давайте круг дадим. Чё ж, зря пришли, зря ходили, что ли? Ну да, пройдем и на сюжетку. Время есть. Сколько барахла? Ну, у нас, я думаю, барахла нет. Мы уже его продали всяким. Куда ты полез-то? Да. Опа. Не, враги там наверху. Не надо меня бодать. Но когда метелку будет, да, здесь путешествия будут намного проще. Я думал, не подвину уже. Это кто? Ну, ладно. А, враги. Так, надо вспомнить. А у меня нет истории.
Why don't you come up here and fight me?
Accio.
You are postponing the inevitable. I was right not to be worried. No!
Leviosa. Incendio.
Здоровые. Ну, здесь кажется, что легко. Вот ты только... Ну, здесь как в Бэтмене, в принципе, и сделано. Ты только вот всираешь один удар. Вот только в средину. Ну, сейчас покажу, да, вот сейчас. Где эти педривы мелкие? Ну, да, я всру один удар просто. О, давай. На. А, это что, мало? А ты что так мало-то? Животные у меня по пол хп снимали. Ну, может быть, это не животное. Ну, хрень я не подался. Нет, я вам больше не поддамся. Так, где-то еще враги. Мы их всех гасить будем.
One of the best meals over here.
Не, за 20 секунд я не смогу. Они слишком здоровы для меня. Давай, магию, древнюю.
Just you wait till I'm on solid ground.
Accio.
Я в какой-то лазер, что ли, попал?
Someone thinks they can out.
Набирайся магии. Где ты?
Why can't I hit you?
Incendio. Levioso. Lumo. Protego.
Why drag this out longer than necessary?
На. Всем по щам накидал. Все. Подойдите, распишитесь. Пробейте щитовые чары с использованием броска древней магии. Да нет у меня такого пока что.
What an unfortunate disappointment.
Ух ты, дед кастует, чё?
Protego.
Your time is short.
Incendio. Too late for you to learn the error of your
Но
ways.
они вот так вот быстро убиваются, то есть ты когда их, ну, это самое, вхерачиваешь, ну, убираешь щит у них. Опять что-то, да опять у меня ОБС, вот. Опять у меня ОБС. У меня не было времени скачать Streamlabs. Я все хотел, но что-то у меня не пошло. Ну, я сегодня пришел. Ну не хочет он. Ладно, я сейчас перезапущу быстро. Вот, сейчас должно пойти хорошо. Вот. Ну, там, чтобы студию не берите, если у вас нету. Это, блин, не очень хорошая программа. Пробовал со стабильным, без стабильного интернета. Run Rock требует доклада. Поиски увенчались успехом. Да, они люлей получили. Так, здесь где-то должен быть сундук. Я его забрал, да. Пошли. Вот, короче. А сейчас, к сожалению, отечественных каких-то программ, которые способны на это, ну, я не встречал. Но если есть, конечно, я с удовольствием бы их установил, чтобы они были еще бесплатные. Но... Ну, вот, например, в данный момент ОБС пляшет от 18 до 20. Streamlabs, он всегда четко. Либо он, короче, падал, либо он, короче, нормально себя вел. Это знакомая какая-то эта хата. Ну, там какие-то чуваки. Да. А я знаю, как это делать. Давай. Есть. Стоп. Надо сейчас вторую попробовать, так что пойдет. Есть. И типа за язык ты ее вытягиваешь, у нее он отрывается. Неплохо. Ай. И что, это в доме точка перемещения?
Off on another adventure, are we?
Да-да-да. Так, давайте-ка дальше по карте посмотрим. Нам здесь должны были накидать всяких штук. Опа-на, что это черепушка значит? А ну-ка. Пойдемте-ка посмотрим, что это за такой враг, печально известный. Ну там, да, какие-то враги есть. Возможно, он будет чисто тупо контрить меня. Потому что у меня не будет каких-то заклинаний. Хотя кто его знает. Пока не знаю, зачем я эти камушки собираю.
I'm a
Lumos. Leviosa. Accio.
Ну, за 20 секунд я не закончу.
Leviosa.
Это слишком. Это надо с двумя, да, с тремя. Другое дело.
Protego.
You arrogant child!
Leviosa. You only have Ranrock to blame.
Чё ты сказал? Блин, тут барахло? Чё это за барахло? Нет, неправильно я нажимаю. Да не так, как там быстро-то? Вот, вот так. Да не так опять. На какую кнопку-то уже? Во. Нет, мне нужно снаряжение. Ну, пока ничего нет. Ну, в принципе, нормально. А, там... А, это деревня тут. А, там здоровый ходит.
Leviosa.
Ага. Ох, вовремя, вовремя. Нет, магию не буду применять. Давай, кидайся ко мне. Так.
Accio.
Я забыл! Я думал, что... Я что-то жду. А что так долго горит? Думаю.
Accio. Incendio.
Ай, надо ближе было куда.
Protego.
Сразу нажимайте R1. Вот как он на камень отлетает, сразу же.
That was a close one.
Иначе, если вы нажмете 2 раза, это не сработает. Ну, либо тупо зажмете. Я уже пробовал. Где-то у него
Revelio.
секретики, да? Чё, нету ничего? Не может быть. Подожди-ка, такого быть не может. А, нету, да, все. Поехали вот сюда. Мы сейчас вернемся. Сейчас тупо посмотреть, может там можно нашими силами. Да, некоторые можно, как посмотрели. прошлый стрим. Там можно эти камушки переносить. В принципе, нормально все. Я случайно, короче, дверь открыл. Окей. Но там есть где-то, надо переносить внутри. Ну, как раз таки здесь. Ну да. Камни с места на место надо, наверное, таскать. Но у меня пока нету такого удоства. Отсюда я не пройду. Красиво. Вот с одной стороны хорошо, что карта сразу открывается. Я вообще не понимаю, когда вот GTA делали 5-ю или RDR 2-ю, где в основном является, да, какие-то путешествия. Там сделали карту с 2 нажатиями. Ну, камон. Это дико неудобно. То есть надо залезть в меню, нажать карта, потом открыть карту. Ну, издевается. Подожди-ка, а тут что? Что за кругаля надо давать? Что-то я не понял. Ну пошли, как они, как карта говорит, потому что, ну, здесь уже не знаю. Так, чемодан. Ладно, пускай. Потом на метле долетим, если можно будет здесь летать. А он никуда... Куда меня посылает? Далеко как-то. Или нет? А, странно. Подожди-ка, а почему ты меня посылаешь так? Если вход здесь... Ну, давайте посмотрим, что там по карте. Ну, давайте дойдем. Может быть, там вход есть. Что-то, мне кажется, врет мне мини-карта. Хотя... Не знаю. Вход-то явно там по тропинке был. Ну, может быть... А, вот! Да? А, нет.
Up for a bit of dying, are we?
Revelio.
Feels like I've been at this for hours.
А тут арбалетчика нет. Да, то есть на деревню дают задания. А где арбалетчик? Воина вижу. Снайпер. А как мне у него взять? Они залагали. А я не возьму ничего, не залагали. Придется их так замочить. Ладно. Ну или может сундучок не эксперит.
Go and patrol. I ain't got nothing better to do.
Ну и все.
Somebody there? Hello? I won't rest.
Levioso!
Ну, а видели, пол хп. Я протупил. Чувак снимает пол хп. Все, просто. До свидания. Еще раз, и я бы сдох.
Your blood's on Ranrock's hands.
Вот я хотел про это рассказать, то что здесь не так уж и... Да, я понимаю, что это там не Dark Souls всякие, там не Demon Souls, там или еще что-то, но... Срал, пол хп, до свидания. Вот я вот этот хотел показать. Вот чуть-чуть прям, все. Хотя я и вроде думаю, нажал. Так, ладно, секретики там с секретиками. Мерлин дойдем, когда более-менее вкачанные будем. Потому что, опять же... Не все у нас способности есть. Ну, пойдем. Он меня аж сюда ведет. Вот это вот. Навигация. Она меня... Ага. 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 Хорошо. Дальше-то куда? Дальше куда? Ну если ты мне так даешь, базара 0. Базара 0 тогда залезем. Опять эти пушистики тут живут. Пушистики тут живут. Ой, правда я не знаю, их убивать или нет. Это в сон клонит. Ну ладно. Ну, будем искать вход. А возможно, входа нет. Придется сюда лететь на какой-нибудь твари.
Wouldn't mind a plum job at Gringotts. Suit me sitting around all day. Mind you, I suppose it could get a bit boring.
Ну ты что там ковыряешься? Иди отсюда. О, кто там у меня потолок пробить пытается? ништячок. Ну и самое главное... Блейзером. У меня с Блейзером другие ассоциации. Это точка перемещения.
Let's finish this job and be done with it. Waste of time this is.
О, хорошо. Черт бы побрал. Я ж помню.
Somebody out there?
Тут вместо камушков же
Handy
стрелять
resource
можно.
indeed, your field guide.
Блин, тут ворота какие-то мощные. Черт, они вдвоем. Я думаю, что я сейчас в дерево попаду, в забор, и они меня запалят.
Wait a moment. What was that?
Да я что, того чувака, что ли?
Quiet as a grapple, you are. Who's there?
Че? Короче, придется их так херачить. А предметов нет поднять? Ай, ладно.
Such arrogance.
Protego!
Не, чувак, щитовые чары.
The move of a coward. I don't have time for this. Why can't I hit you?
Ну, как-то так. Там ворота закрыты, здесь меня вокруг водит.
Revelio.
Next time I see figs.
Leviosa. Accio. Revelio.
Это там же так же можно было сделать, ё-моё. Стелсим. Неохота мне тут кипиш поднимать. Понятно.
I don't like the looks of that encampment.
Oh, there's a hole in my pocket.
Тут такое падает. Как этот прям все. Как есть видосы, где лошадки там этим теленком там, и он так-то. То же самое.
You ought to cut back on pudding. Mistook you for a troll the other day.
У меня такого нет. Петрификус. Укротить Петрификус. Подождите, какого я врага так победил? А что такое Петрификус Тотал? Дайте-ка я посмотрю, что такое Петрификус Тоталус. Что это такое? Я не понимаю. Обездвиживание. Ну так они падают обездвиженные. Вот так тут. И все, упал. Надо на расстоянии делать это. Во, я понял. То есть метра полтора, не, ну, хотя не знаю, вроде того так. Победите врага. Украдите боу для арбалета у снайпера станужников. Я не знаю, как это делать. Как эти болты у них воровать? Может, как-то сзади подойти. Снайпер. Сейчас мы вот это убьем. И попробуем того снайпера. Вот он сюда идет. Как раз третий враг будет у нас. Я то и не допонял сначала, что это за Петрификус. Есть.
Who is it? Why am I? It's a waste of my skills. What's that? Who's there?
Короче, ладно, я посмотрю в интернете, потому что я это 7-й раз делаю, и мне каждый раз не попадаются эти болты. Как украсть? Просто я не знаю, я уже столько перепробовал. Вот. Потому что уже раз 7-й или 8-й я это задание всираю. Просто без понятия, как это делать. А-а-а. Да это вообще совсем другое. Я думал, красть. Это как всегда наши локализаторы какие-то дурачье. Ладно, я попробую с ним подраться. Пускай меня убьет, хорошо. Давай. Стреляй. Стреляй. Есть. Вот что надо сделать. Вот это видали? Вот я о чем и говорю. Каснул. Вот как воровать. Сейчас покажу. Когда он стреляет. Вот, в него обратно. Короче, я ступил, надо было его побить в рукопашку. Да я что-то испугался, я сразу его этой супер своей фишкой бахнул и все, и пусть помрет, тварь. Он меня врасплох застал. Ну поняли, один удар, и ты труп, все. Надо было все-таки его в рукопашку зафигачить. Ладно, все. Зато теперь ж поняли, как воровать арбалетные болты. Я думал, как? Я думал, надо как-то за спину залезть и типа его скоммунизить, ну, в реальности. Оказывается, что это все херня. Надо просто было его отразить вовремя, вот и все. Ну, то есть, ну, по сути, ты его воруешь, но ты его не воруешь, а ты его... Это мы продадим потом все. Ты его тупо перенаправляешь, но он в тебя пуляет его, а ты в него обратно бах и все. А написали «украдите». Ну, как-то странно. Мы же ничего не крадем. Не знаю. Вот так и живем. Блин, ну жаль, такой бой пропустил. Ну ладно. Это я поспешил. Но я не буду заново начинать. Здесь, я думаю, еще врагов таких будет куча целая. Ой-ой-ой. Сейчас мы здесь полазим. Не, я бы ни за что не додумался. Я всегда следую, то есть, ну, четко переводу. Но, блин, украсть болты, это, конечно, тот еще перевод. Может, как-то можно вот так? Нет. Ну и ладно. Пошли отсюда. Не, возможно, там что-то лежит. Но это мы посмотрим потом, когда будет на чем летать. Поехали. Отсюда выйдем мы. Мы пойдем вот сюда. Ой, сколько много. Ладно. Мы сейчас до знака вопроса сбегаем. И, наверное, пойдем на сюжетку. Потому что что-то это... Не, путешествие это хорошо. Мету она не летает? Ну нет, она слишком беспонтовая. А у меня, блин, ХП не видно, вот кружка там стоит. Во.
I should investigate.
Я думаю, что здесь еще может быть. Я здесь смотрел, да, смотрел. Ну, пойдем, животинку убьем. Ой. Можно как-нибудь здесь не убиться? Ой, блин, ай, не то нажал. Воу. Не буду хилиться. Просто по принципу не буду хилиться. Накосячил. Хилиться не буду. А то ишь ты. Пускай сама восстанавливается. Как-то он странно плывет. Ну да, он же палочкой должен типа пользоваться. В любой момент. Давайте потратим.
Here's a pleasant surprise. Revelio.
Я что-то булькающее вижу. Кто тут школьную форму оставил? Короче, ладно. Мы потом с ними разберемся со всеми. А, во. Разберемся. Сейчас не будем заморачиваться. Я как-нибудь всеми займусь ими. Ну, как будет у нас все вот эти заклиналки, мы ими займемся.
Revelio.
Букет из любистока. Много лет назад молодая ведьма была убита здесь дроморогом, пока она ждала своей настоящей любовь. Ну, погнали отсюда. Что у нас по заданиям? Что у нас по целям? Цели нету. Что здесь нету? Задача профессора. У меня получилось выполнить задачу, и нужно вернуться в глаз защиты темных искусств. Геокат. Погнали к бабке. Так, карта. Инвентарь. Подожди. Надо еще продать все. А сейчас, короче, где там у нас банщики? По-моему, где-то здесь был. Ну там сундуки, у меня
Like a place right out of a storybook.
нечем замки вскрывать. Я знаю, что... А вот статуэтка. Где эти статуэтки, интересно? Они про какую-то статуэтку здесь сказали. Что это за статуэтка? Тихо. Все бараны убегут. Так, значит, одеваемся. Что у меня там по снаряге? Мантия звездочета. Ну вот это продам. Звездочет оставим. Ну и шарфик можно продать. Ну и все, в принципе.
Hello, Mr. Sammy.
What can I do for you?
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today? I hope to see you again sometime.
Нет, переместимся, мы потом полетаем. Или погуляем. Так, где там точка-то Хогвартс? А я не понял, что в нем точки нет? Там же вот здесь где-то была. Из моста выходишь перемещаться. Что-то странно.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Поехали, довези меня. Странно, я думал, в Хогвартсе есть точки перемещения прям рядом с ним. Да брось, не может быть. Деми-маски, статуэтки Деми-маски. Странно. Ведь они же там должны быть. Ну, пошли. Не в Хогвартс нет. А, подожди. Тьфу ты. Здесь же вот так надо делать. А переместиться сюда нельзя? А. О, как же... Чего в Хогвартсе сделали открытые точки? Тоже, блин, не, вот ходи здесь и... Подходи каждый. Там кто-то летает. Где у нас эти точки?
Off on another adventure, are we?
Так.
Well, I've yet to understand how...
What do you mean you won't be coming home for the holidays? Darling Aunt Philomena has come all the way from Guernsey! Well, the joke is on you, because now you won't be getting any of her goose and gooseberry pie! Ha!
Revelio.
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked you to do.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand. Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Expelliarmus!
You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life one day.
Leviosa! Expelliarmus!
Still at it, I see.
Leviosa! Expelliarmus! Revelio. Lumos. Lumos. Accio. What's that smell? Is she growing pun?
Good morning, Professor Garlick. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here.
You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie.
Ah, hello! Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to...
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Did you know that you can use the mandrake to defend yourself? Why, the very idea.
I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom. Most strange.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
I should think Professor Garlic would be more careful with her mandrakes.
If someone says you have eyes like a demiguise, is that a compliment? Don't talk to me about humiliation. My broom went up like a bit of flint the other day. The sorting hat took ages to sort that poor first year from Upper Hogsfield. Couldn't find a strong enough crate is my guess. How awful.
Revelio.
Some of us are tidier than others around us. You don't have to lift bars and creases in our dormitory.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but your lead. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. We Gryffindors fight with honor. No offense. Sorry. Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on, grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your fingers. I almost lost a thumb once. Don't worry, Nurse Blaney put it back on. Trust me, you do not want to go through that. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest. Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
To make anything grow, we must first understand it. That goes for plants as well as friendship.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Shouldn't there be auras or someone from the Ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade?
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
I saw an aura badge on Professor Sharp's desk.
Revelio.
Certainly knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
Anyone fancy going to Brood and Peck with me? I've been wanting to go for ages. My friend said they have very high quality feathers, and I need one for my juggernaut.
The last time I was at Dog, Madam Green had
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wiggenweld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around. Should you chop the didn't?
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
A well-prepared Witchel.
Revelio.
Remember, precision is key when brewing potions.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Proficiency and potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah!
Get it!
Dragon tongue! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
My Wiggenweld potion's utter rubbish.
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley.
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it more.
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion can treat injuries. Hope I never need it.
Don't fret if you run out of ingredients. I simply grow most of what I need.
Keep your potion stations organized and free of clutter.
Wasn't expecting that literally to blow up in my face. It was rather brilliant, though. I'd better clean up. You should finish brewing your potion if you haven't already.
I brewed an Adurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Gareth's inspiration for the rest of the term.
Scrope, no. The old book you found for Professor Fig. Scrope can help you. And you can help Scrope. Get to the courtyard past the pendulum. If you don't know it, you'll see it easy enough. And don't tell anyone what you're up to. Especially Professor Black.
it?
Half a bottle of flabbergasted.
Spare a moment? I could use your help.
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
That's nice to hear. I have had my share of adventure. I hope my reputation's warranted.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
Well, they seem innocent, but their tongues can be most disturbing.
Exactly. I wish more of our fellow students agreed with you. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskeen Dunkeen.
I'm sorry to hear that. Words can be cruel.
Thank you. Poppy keeps offering to help me in overcoming my fear, but I'm too afraid to take her up on it. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumour has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
What sort of plants should I expect in the hidden herbology corridor?
I haven't a clue. But have you seen the kinds of plants Professor Garlic grows? If the previous professor was anything like her, I'd imagine they're not exactly harmless.
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
Hidden herbology corridor. Sounds intriguing.
Have you ever seen it?
Revelio. Accio. Lumos. Levioso. Reparo. Revelio. Reparo. Revelio. 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 Revelio.
These dry vines are one spark away from becoming kindling.
Incendio.
This must be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor. Devil's Snare seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light.
Lumos.
Revelio.
Lumos.
Revelio.
Lumos.
Revelio. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. Lumos.
I imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacular would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery. Seems the devil's snare was protecting a chest of some kind.
Revelio. Lumos. Incendio. 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 Lumos.
Levioso! Accio! Lumos! Incendio! Levioso!
Relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
Have you found anything to, prove my bravery yet?
Hello, Duncan. I have the proof you wanted.
That's one leaf. Must have been a giant venomous tentacula. It's even more than I expected. I knew you were the one to ask. I appreciate you getting it for me.
Of course. I hope this helps you prove yourself.
This is sure to put an end to Puffskein Dunkeen for good when I show everyone in the common room tonight. This'll show Everett how ridiculous that nickname was. Thank you again, and have a good day. I know I will. Thank you for all of your help. No more Puffskein Dunkeen for me.
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against trolls.
Lumos. Revelio. 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 Lumos. Levioso. Scrope? Who is Scrope? Revelio. Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Pumpkins? Ah, I think I know just the place. Revelio. Down to the water's edge. This had better not be a trick. Revelio.
Здорово, здорово. Потихонечку. Сам чё как. Так. Здесь? Здесь.
Thank you for coming all this way. The name's Scrope. Scrope serves the headmaster. Been in the Black family for years. Apologies for the abundance of notes. Scrope wanted to be sure you weren't followed.
What's this all about? Your notes mentioned the book I found in the restricted section.
Scrope can tell you more in exchange for your help, but no one, especially the headmaster, can know.
Happy to help, especially if you can shed light on the book.
Scrope is grateful. Scrope's late mistress, Apollonia Black, may she rest in peace, was a student at Hogwarts over 50 years ago. Before she died, she spoke with passion of pages ripped from a book. Scrope suspects she took them to her private grotto. She was delirious at the end, poor thing. Mistook belladonna for elderberries. Scrope tried to warn her.
I'm sorry to hear that. But how do you benefit if I find the pages?
Scrope believes that a treasured Black family ring is also in the grotto. Scrope wishes to give it to the headmaster. Apollonia forbade Scrope from entering the grotto long ago. Scrope continues to honour her wishes. Scrope would not dare ask a student for help, but when Scrope learned you were looking for those pages, Scrope thought you might also find the ring.
How did you injure your ear?
The Blacks have a tradition of decapitating their house elves when their service is no longer required. One day, dear Apollonia was understandably frustrated with Scrope and got a bit too eager with a cleaver. Scrope was able to convince the sweet girl of his value and now views this small injury as a reminder of her good heart.
Tell me more about this treasured ring.
Oh, it's adorned with the Black family crest. The headmaster would be pleased with Scrope for returning it.
How did you know that I'd found a book and that it's missing pages?
Scrope and the other house elves are good at staying out of sight. Scrope hears and sees many things in the castle. Scrope knows how to keep secrets.
It seems this may help us both. I shall do it.
Scrope is relieved. Scrope hoped the young Slytherin would be willing to help. Take this toast to the grotto just down the coast and place it on the pedestal there. Good luck. Scrope will wait right here for you. Best of luck finding your pages. And the ring.
Levioso. Levioso. Protego. Protego. Levioso. Why would I need a piece of toast? I suppose that's where it goes. Revelio.
Could it be? A visitor?
Oh? Ah,
Ooh. Ah. The name's Richard Jackdaw. I was a student, just like you, about a century ago. How in the world did you find this place?
A house elf named Scrope sent me. Said I might find a black family ring here.
Ah. Sorry to say, I sold the ring a long time ago. Poor Scrope. Still holds a candle for Apollonia, I reckon. Can't say I blame him. I stole all these treasures just to impress her. Alas, 'twas to no avail. I thought a secret map I pilfered from Peeves would pique her interest. But she simply rolled her eyes. What would I want with yellowed old pages torn from a book? Not my finest moment.
I'd like to have those pages if you don't mind.
They're not here. I thought if Apollonia wasn't interested in the map on the pages, perhaps it would lead to something that would intrigue her. So, I followed the map to what I can only describe as an enchanted cave of some kind. And you see what happened next? Here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you where to find the pages.
How is it possible to steal from Peeves, a poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He has a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor, whatever's sure to cause the most chaos. He dropped them after a particularly aggressive romp through the library.
Why did I need the toast to get in here?
Oh, that was Apollonia's idea. Seems some squids love toast. They should have taught you that at Hogwarts.
I think I could guess how you died, but who did it to you?
I was having a look around when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze. After that, I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, if you do visit the cave, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
I suppose if that's the only way for me to get those pages, I'll meet you at the forest.
I'm sure the pages are still tucked in my waistcoat. If you don't mind the sight of a, well, my decapitated skeleton, they're yours for the taking.
Revelio. A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now. Where did you suggest we meet?
Near the Forbidden Forest. Easy enough to find from the castle. Look for a foreboding tangle of thick black trees.
I suppose if that's the only way for me to get those pages, I'll meet you at the forest.
I'm sure the pages are still tucked in my waistcoat. If you don't mind the sight of a, well...
Revelio. Hello, Scrope. Thanks to you, I was able to enter Apollonia's grotto. The toast was the key. I met a ghost there, Richard Jackdaw, who's agreed to lead me to the pages I've been looking for.
Phew, that boy was never good enough for Apollonia. Oh, what of the Black family ring?
I'm sorry to say that Jackdaw sold it long ago.
Sad news indeed. Scrope shall need to think of another way to impress the headmaster. Well, Scrope takes some consolation in knowing that the young Slytherin found what they needed.
I did. Thank you again, Scrope. You're a credit to House Elves.
What are you up to now?
The Ministry ought to relax their feelings towards the dark arts. You've made a mistake.
Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Revelio!
Afraid to take a hit, are you?
Protego! Expelliarmus!
You dare slay one of my own! You will!
Such arrogance, thinking you could best me.
Protego!
Stop flitting around like a billywig!
You disappoint me.
You believe that!
Let's play President.
Avoiding our problems. It's ridiculous what has to defend.
Presumption.
Expelliarmus! Accio!
Reducto. Presumption.
Expelliarmus!
What have you done?
Revelio!
The curiosity they teach at Hogwarts will not serve you well.
Seems we may have an intruder in our midst.
Expelliarmus!
You're the little
Protego!
sod that saved Treadwell. What have you done?
Expelliarmus! The beasts are safer now. Lumos. Revelio.
Here I am, as good as my word.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. It took the cunning of a Slytherin to track down these pages.
Well said. Now where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks, a stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me. Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath. And you. Is that Latin? Or Greek?
Incendio.
The Ministry ought to loosen the reins on the dark arts. No better protection, if you ask me. And where did I set my traps? No.
Expelliarmus.
What's that?
Protego.
No one hides from me. What you like a... Shall we finish what we started?
Expelliarmus.
Where did it go?
Protego.
Luck. Nothing more than luck.
Expelliarmus.
What the...
Leviosa.
Did I?
Accio.
You made a mistake coming here.
Accio. There you go. Accio. Expelliarmus. Lumo.
Come on, too afraid to fight back.
Lumo.
I'm not done with you.
That's the best you can do.
Novice luck.
Petrificus totalis!
Don't think you're going to get out of this alive.
Petrificus totalis! Petrificus totalis!
Leviosa. Accio. The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word. Revelio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags. There it is. Just as Jackdaw described.
Incendio!
Intramuros.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Renrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding. But...
Expelliarmus!
You're so very...
Expelliarmus! Accio!
No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me.
Revelio.
I wonder how big this place is.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio.
I can shoot the symbol, but it doesn't stay lit for long. Impressive. That must be where all this leads. Someone didn't want casual visitors down here. I wonder if any of my spells will help me through this.
Levioso. Incendio. 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 Accio.
I'm not gonna touch those. Ugh.
Protego. Incendio. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Protego.
Incendio. Revelio. If I could summon that platform to me, I could likely get on it.
Levioso! Levioso!
Potato! Incendio! That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him.
Levioso!
Accio! I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me. Where could he be? Accio! Levioso, incendio. Levioso. Potato. Another puzzle. Well, if Jackdaw could solve this, so can I. Incendio. Accio. The next symbol is hidden somewhere. Remarkable. Accio. An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave. What? Accio. It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there. Incendio. That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him. Lumos. Incendio! Revelio. Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this. Accio. Incendio. Incendio. Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Lumos. I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? Accio! That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him. Accio. Accio. Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this. I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? Accio! That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him. There it is. The bridge, it's almost complete. More spiders. These can't be what beheaded Richard Jackdaw. Protego! Incendio! Levioso! Incendio! Accio! Incendio! Lumo! Incendio! Farewell, monster. I can only imagine how the spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came this way. Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this. I'll need to look around for the symbol. Accio! be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains and those pages. We meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Thank you for keeping these pages safe all these years. Here it is, the map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room?
Protego! Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Leviosa! Protego! Expelliarmus with disarming bullets. Expelliarmus! Leviosa! Expelliarmus! Accio! Expelliarmus! Leviosa! Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Leviosa! Accio! Expelliarmus! Revelio! What? That's unnerving. What's happening? I've seen this before. Gringotts and the restricted section. Where am I? Oh no, the room's starting to flood. How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this? I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here. What is this place? Revelio.
Can it be?
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
The statues and carvings in the house on the cliffside, those are of you. Are you a seer?
I am.
Did you know that I would be here?
I cannot say more at present, except to say that your presence here does not entirely surprise me.
I'm a bit confused, sir. Why is this room called the map chamber?
I assure you that all will be clear once the book has been placed on the pedestal.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book?
Ох, ну все, время уже позднее, что-то я даже заигрался. Я даже не заметил, хотя 2 часа, получилось 3 часа. Пока я не взглянул на часы. А то никого нет на стриме. Заигрался. Вот и все. Всем спасибо. Всем пока. Хотя должен был закончить час назад. Но вот так вот.